Long days, long and nice, you feel? Now, I don't even know lately. Take it, go. It's too much. Whoa. I'ma do it anyway. Put him in the dirt, say it again, man, and that's a reverse. Never rehearse, jumping in first. Call up the nurse, put the beat in the hearse. This is absurd, take the berserk. Don't get on the tracks, man, and they better swerve. Don't got a nerve, man, I never curse. Just casting these spells when I'm spelling these words. That's real, that's too real. I've been Roosevelt, I need a new deal. Trying to figure out what I should do still. I'm really never waiting here too still. I don't even know what I should say at all. Should I jump on in? Should I get involved? Guys around me, they love to talk. I take it all with a grain of salt. This work that I'm doing, they never see through it. And all of this rap that I see that they ruin. I came in the game and I'm trying to undo it. And still they all say they don't know if the shoe fit. I gotta see through it, man, won't be deluded with all these illusions. I know it's disputed, I gotta keep growing. They see what my root is. I tell you I run this, I'm done with excuses. Give me for a minute, trying to get what I've been giving out. Do it for the tickets, I don't listen to the critics. I'ma push them to the limit. And these rappers getting timid, I've been balling like a pivot. I don't step into the scrimmage, I just play them when I'm in it. Trying to run it till the ribbon. And they know that I've been tripping when I make them see the vision. Man, I put them in the prison with these bars that I've been spitting. And this life that I've been living, I'ma go, I'm on a mission.
Take two for the drop, jaw plotting on the bar. See me putting in the work, whole milk, I don't do the soy. Always been about my king, never about the money. Now you know I'm a trap before I stop the grind. I'm a trap before I stop the grind. I'm a trap before I stop the grind. Said I got my eyes on. My eyes on.
I just did a 24 song in a place, in a building, they already know my name. At the show, she gon' want a picture, she can hang. Just to tell a friend, OBS. I shoot my shot with this gold on my wrist while we throwing the parties, they throwing the fit. Grew up finesse, can spot me a sucker, a lot of you really is holding the lick. All of my homies legit, really is sick. I probably throw in my clip. I sell a boat to a fish. I sell a record, you know it's a hit. They see the effort I put in this music, and I ain't been giving no favors at all. All of this chef and I got in the shop, and I think that I probably could cater them all. I love the way that she answered the phone. I know that she ain't expect me to call. I got my eyes on you. My eyes on you, yeah.
Take two for the drop, jaw plotting on the boy. See me putting in the work, whole milk, I don't do the soy. Always been about my king, never about the money. I'm a trap before I stop the grind. I'm a trap before I stop the grind. I'm a trap before I stop the grind. Said I got my eyes on. My eyes on.
Yeah, I think they gon' need a minute. Shot and got them people back up in their feelings. When they told me I was finished, bottom of the inning, nothing out the building. Yeah, no Victor co-defendant, even Nike witness. We the next to kill it, show them the king how they living. Pictures so good, but not looking for business. They was stepping in from the back door. If they see you independent, then they pop jokes. That fear to the blows, boy, James Burke. Side stepping on the shade, see the footwork. I'm trying to be about this Vietnam.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Show and Tell Live. This is a weekly comedy improv stream, and this is our first week in the new year. We're here every Friday and hoping to be here for as many of the Fridays this year as we can be. So let's go ahead and get started now. I'm your host for tonight's show. My name is Dom, here to help facilitate the fun, but I can't do it alone. So give a warm welcome, I hope you're clapping at home, and we know if you are or not, to Steve! Steve, what's your New Year's resolution this year?
Oh shit, I'm supposed to make those.
And our next contestant, Alex!
Hey!
Alex, what's your New Year's resolution
At
this year?
least 144 feet.
Great. Starting strong. Next up is Dan.
Hey yo!
Dan, what was your New Year's resolution last year?
Last year?
Yeah.
To make it to 2020. We did it!
Yes!
And
This is totally backfiring on you.
wow. And last is Matt.
I'm just gonna come on, you don't need to say anything.
All right.
What was your resolution?
Last year?
3 years ago.
3 years ago, it must have been to manipulate my friends into creating an improv stream that they would ask me to join.
Wow.
Wow, I love the long game. We're gonna go ahead and get started with our first game, and we're gonna play. We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna play 10-1-10. So this is gonna start off with Dan and Steve. And the way this game works is we're gonna have these two perform a scene. We're gonna send these two out. The scene will be a 1 minute long scene, and then we'll see that exact same scene again in 30 seconds, 10 seconds, and finally 1 second. At the 1 second point, we'll bring the other two back, and we'll have to perfectly recreate that exact same scene all the way back out to a minute. And we're gonna use the first suggestion I saw for someone's cat name, which is Mr. Meows, but accent on the Mister. This is your 10-1-10 scene about Mister.
1 minute. Mr. Meows, I regret to inform you, but all of the plumbing in the mansion has exploded, sir.
Oh, yes, do we have a sandbox?
Yes, sir. I have this box right here for you.
Oh, thank you.
I must warn you, sir, the only sandbox we could find was a quick sandbox, as I didn't have much time to find it.
Oh, Gatsby, why have you done me like this? I thought we were friends.
No, Mr. Meows. I am the Great Gatsby, and this will be my mansion now.
Oh, no, Gatsby, you and that green light, damn you. I'm
Yes.
dying.
Yes.
Really should have thought out. This is some slow quicksand. Oh.
Why don't I help you?
All right. Now we're going to see that exact same scene in 30 seconds. Begin.
Mr. Meows, all of the plumbing is kapoo.
Oh, get me a sandbox that I may shit in.
Here's your sandbox, sir.
Oh,
I must
thank you.
warn you,
Oh,
it is
was it-
quicksand.
Oh no! Oh, I'm sinking so incredibly fast. Oh,
Yes.
Gatsby, how could you do this? I thought we were star-crossed lovers from the beginning.
No.
Yeah,
Why don't you say hi to the red light in hell? This
Oh
is my
God,
mansion
no!
now.
You and that Buchanan woman, you was never going to win her over.
Scene. Steve, such a literary scholar.
I read it once.
Now we're going to see that exact same scene, but in 10 seconds. Starting now.
Oh,
Mr.
give me
Meows,
a
again,
little
this
box.
quicksand.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
no,
the mansion is
Gatsby, why did you
mine.
do this to me?
Oh, English classes will love this.
Oh.
Scene. Now we're going to call Alex and Max back down, and they will see that exact same scene in 1 second.
I think that worked.
I think so too.
I also have to apologize for viciously poking Max when he walked by.
Wait, what?
I said get the fuck out, and I feel like I scraped him. Just Alex? What did you do to Max? He's dead. I told you I scraped him too hard.
That was a great time to say hello to some people in chat.
Hi,
RK4A, glad to have you. Kilo, always a pleasure. Most of the time, hello to you as well. I learned in Sweden the official hello is hey hey. That's confusing.
He's alive.
All right, now we're gonna see that exact same scene in 1 second and go.
Oh, Gatsby!
Stop.
All right, easy.
Perfect 100% exact recreation. Starting now. Stop. Now we're gonna see that exact same scene, the one we just saw, in 10 seconds. Starting now.
We're gonna take him down! You're gonna take me down! Why don't you check out some of these guys? Oh, we're gonna put him down! That's right, brother!
Stop. God, it's just so accurate, I can't contain myself. We're gonna see that exact same scene in 30 seconds, starting now.
Yeah! I'm just feeling so mad!
The farmer wrestler, and we're gonna take you out. You wanted to tell him about it.
Yeah, you don't stand a chance! I'm telling you!
We're gonna put you down like wheat.
When it comes to Friday night, we're gonna take you! We're gonna put you in the ground!
Yeah, we are. Put you in the ground and pile you over 6 feet
You're gonna
under.
go down!
Like
We'll put you
boy.
down!
Yeah, we are going.
Yeah, you're not
that's
gonna
right.
stand
You
it.
can't take this dynamic duo.
Scene. Alright, now we're gonna see that exact same scene in 1 minute. Starting now.
Oh boy. Clean Saturday air. You know what I smell when I smell Saturday air?
Some punks that need a beating.
Punks and sweat and blood.
That's right.
Oh.
I can feel it. I can feel myself in the ring.
These kids, they don't know nothing about working with these hands. We're gonna teach them something about working with hands, aren't we?
We're gonna take them and we're gonna put them in the ground.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cut you down like stalks of corn, and you can only make one good thing in your life, just like a stalk of corn. You know what that one good thing is? A victory for us.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's right. You don't stand a chance.
No, you
we're coming
don't.
for you, and we're gonna take you,
Oh, yeah.
and we're gonna mash you up, and we're gonna put
That's
you
right.
down.
You're manure.
You're going
You're
down.
manure. That's what you
All
are
the
gonna
way
be.
down.
Shit out of a cow.
You're gonna go down so
Yeah.
far down.
You make our seeds
All
grow
the way
because we're gonna be famous
down.
with you
All
dead
the
in the
way
ground.
down.
That's right. Yeah.
Down.
That's our game, I think. Oh boy.
I'm just always surprised how they get it exactly right
spot on
every
time.
time. Truly phenomenal. That didn't feel like the same scene over and over. It felt like the same ad for an upcoming show, but like a different time amount depending on where the commercial was going.
Yeah, like a 6-second ad before a YouTube video was like almost the second one.
Yeah. I also like that you didn't doubt for a second that their scene was just the two of them yelling at the camera. You were like, of course. They didn't apply any fundamental scene work. They just yelled at the camera with farm analogies for 2 minutes.
I mean, to be fair, they did get it exactly.
Oh, right. I apologize. 100% spot.
We tried to give them a curveball, and they caught it. They caught it real well.
Every time.
Man.
Well, welcome everyone to the fabulous and wonderful year of 2014.
Happy 2014!
So good.
Glad to be alive. I'm sure things will only get better from here.
If we ever take these videos and put them out there, they're gonna be like, whoa, they were doing this in 2014.
Man, they hustled so hard. They didn't even get to 75 followers until like 5 years after they started.
We're like one of those. Did you ever see the movie Sunshine Cleaning?
No.
Well, they start a company where they clean up after like dead bodies and murders.
Yeah, okay.
And,
I think I've seen the trailer for it.
One of the key things is that the dad just keeps redating the company older and older to make it more and more credible. And at the end, they start a completely new company, and it's like incorporated since 1786. And he's like, Dad, and he's just like, hey, it builds legacy. I feel like that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. Eventually, it'll be that we have been doing improv since the 1800s, and who knows where it'll go from there.
Yeah.
Also, Creamy, we did notice your follow. Thank you for the follow.
Thanks
Love
for
you.
following,
Thank you,
Creamy.
Thank you. Wait, no, never mind.
And for the sub Kilo.
Yeah, thank you, Kilo, for the sub. Always appreciated.
And thanks for the happy birthday wishes. No one
Yeah.
else remembered it was my birthday today.
Including you.
Including.
But big thanks for everyone for coming back. You know, we weren't sure. We said goodbye in 2013, and here we are in 2014.
Dick Clark was crying a lot. He really missed
We
it.
said goodbye in 20, oh god. 13!
Oh, but you know, we're back.
And a lot has happened since we were gone.
Max, quick life update. What you got for me?
Okay, I stopped being vegan. That's my one shtick on this show.
Wait, what?
Did you really? Is this a bit?
No.
Oh my.
Come on, I didn't believe that for a second.
I had a heart attack.
I didn't believe
I
that.
had a great holiday
We're
season.
gonna have
I
to
hope
quit.
you did
Man.
too.
Get another vegan now.
Well,
All that red meat almost built up in my chest and gave me a heart attack for a second. Jeez.
Alex, do you have any real news? How's life? What's
Oh, real news. Yeah, no, I didn't do much.
Okay, starting. Steve, how are we? Please.
I got a book for Christmas.
All right.
It's about animals.
Wow.
Dan?
I skipped jury duty yesterday.
Oh, there it is. There's that content we needed.
To be fair, Dan walked in with the biggest shit-eating grin today, and we're like, "What's up?" And he's like, "I can't talk to you."
I have a story to tell.
You skipped jury duty. Confess your crime on camera, please.
That might have been a lie, but I did have jury duty yesterday,
Okay.
and I did not go. But it's because they told me I didn't have to. The day before.
We got clickbaited.
I clickbaited you really hard.
See, even called the cops already just to make sure.
We're getting
Well,
doxxed.
no. So I was worried because it was really confusing because it was like jurors are not required to report, but then it was like reporting jurors, please come at this time after, and I'm like, which of those am I supposed to believe? And for like 3 hours, I'm like, I'm just not gonna go, and I'm like, fine, I'll call to verify, and I called, and I'm like, okay, I don't have to go. But I was pretty like strong that even if I answered it and they were like, no, you have to go, I was gonna be like, I took a screenshot of your website. It says I'm not required to go.
I took a screenshot of your website, which clearly is above the actual
It's
law.
legally
This is
binding.
permissible in court. A screenshot of your website.
Has anyone in chat ever had jury duty?
Yeah.
Positive experience?
Max has.
Max, what was your jury duty like?
It was like I sat in a room for like 4 hours, and then they walked us into a hallway as though we were going to something, and then they told us all, we walked you out here because we didn't want to let you go in front of everybody else because that makes them feel bad, but you're free to go make sure to pick up your $7 check on your way out. And I got the check, and it was for $7.
Score.
Where'd you spend it?
I have not cashed it, I don't think.
Oh.
Actually, maybe I did. Maybe I did at some point. I like just took a picture of it or something. But
Uh-oh's gone
Honestly,
to jury
it's like-
duty.
Did you actually get to do like a case? Because I really want to do one.
Yeah.
But I also got dismissed. But the thing that really irked me the most was I was also there for about 4 hours, and about 3 hours in, the person next to me like sat down and was eating like a muffin, and I was like, "Where'd you get a muffin from?" They're like, "Oh, they're in the other room," and I was like, "There were free muffins, and I've been sitting here for 3 hours without a free muffin." And then I got there, and it was all the bad muffins that nobody likes.
Mm-hmm.
well, I don't want to alienate myself more, but I like a good oat bran muffin.
Oh, like I like an oat.
Oh, I thought you were going to say there are no bad muffins. Like
There are
that's just...
definitely bad muffins.
What are
Yeah.
some bad muffins?
Me.
Red meat muffins?
That's the best.
meat muffins.
You
guys-
like that
wow,
YouTube
hate that
video.
phrase.
Like that YouTube video. Do you guys remember from like it was
Yeah.
like probably like the 4th YouTube video uploaded?
Muffins.
Muffins. Yeah, do
Muffins.
you remember that? You
Blood.
did that? Yeah.
Yeah, I
that was
remember.
the end.
Chocolate chip. I quote that video all the time.
How are you old enough to remember that video? We're all 16.
All right, moving
Oh.
on to our next game. We are going to play Understudy.
Woo!
Oh, this is all for
So what we're going to need from the chat is, in honor of the new year, what's a place you've never been that you'd like to go this year? Could be a type of place, could be a proper noun, location. What's a place you've never been before that you'd like to go? And the way this game works is we're going to have 2 people performing a scene. At a certain point in time, I'll yell Understudy, and they'll be switched out with another 2 performers, and I'll just keep yelling Understudy and switching them out until it's not funny anymore. And that's the way it works. Wow, getting some fire suggestions in here. Creamy, welcome to the stream. We're going to go ahead and use your suggestion. The suggestion is the Bahamas.
Yes.
Dad, how much longer do I have to wait for you?
You have to wait for me forever, son.
What?
This
No.
is childhood.
Wait, no, I want to go play in the
I
ocean.
remember when I was a child,
When
I had to carpent for my father.
Dad, when can I play in the ocean?
You can play in the ocean when you're over 18.
Understudy.
If you want to go into the ocean, build yourself a boat, like I did when I was a child carpenter.
What, Dad? How am I supposed to build a boat when I'm waving you?
Oh, well, you are already doing the motion for hammering nails. You just need to put a hammer in your hand.
Understudy.
Wait a
Understudy.
Stop! Oh, stop it! Oh, you can stop while
I'm enjoying this hour. Understudy.
You told me to do this, Dad! You told me to do this!
Understudy.
You're a mole!
Understudy.
Good!
I'm so
Understudy. 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 Scene.
You just wanted a boss, didn't you, dog?
If you think about it, don't we all just want to mosh pit? Don't we all? And that's how you play Understudy. Thanks, Tom.
Just screaming.
Show and tell or Orange Theory.
How's everyone feeling? Warmed up now? And I really warm up the vocal cords?
Yeah, I hope we don't do any more speaking the rest of the show. Because my voice is going to be gone.
Highly unlikely.
At 10 p.m. we go into mime hour, where we mime everything.
It's mime hour.
Don't give people ideas.
I'm totally down for mime hour. I'm all about mime hour.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh, boy, right.
So, is there anything else anyone wants to talk about?
Oh, yeah.
You can go.
What? So, I don't know.
No,
Please
go.
Okay. So, well, I kind of wanted to know, like, what were some things that people got for Christmas and or vegan Christmas?
Yes.
How many firm handshakes did the family get?
Firm handshakes is what people get vegans when they're not acquainted with vegan culture.
True.
Yeah. That's what outsiders give vegans.
Well,
yeah, what'd you get?
What was your question? Oh, okay, right.
I can
Guys,
start.
never get lost in the bit. That's always important. Rule 1 of improv.
I'll start. I got this watch. I got a new watch.
Oh.
I got it for myself because I got a Target gift card, and then I was like, I know what I'm getting with that. It's a new watch.
Speaking of Target gift cards, my family has recently decided that instead of buying nice gifts for each other, that like it's just better to just give random gift cards and that have varying amounts of money on them to locations that you may or may not be interested or near. And then they think that the game of the handing that out isn't in itself the present. So I got a gift card for $5 to Target that just had a frowny face Sharpied on it. But my sister got a gift card to Olive Garden for $50 that had a happy face on it. And my other sister just got one that said, too bad, and it was 98 cents to an AMC theater. So, really, there is no law in my family anymore. My uncle was cleaning out a house and like found a bunch of random gift cards and then tested all of them to see which ones were good and which ones were bad. And they kept all the middle ranged ones for himself. They gave the bad ones and the great ones and put them in a bag. And we had to draw them. But then he also put in like his business card for one of them. So one of my cousins just got his business card. And like, really, there was no rules. There was no love. It was just a fest of chaos.
Wow.
That is sort of like what my mom's side of the family does. We did this like Secret Santa that we call Pollyanna. And at one point, it just got to the point where everybody was just giving each other $50 Amazon gift cards. So my mom was like, fuck that noise. We're gonna make a grab bag. And so we did the like grab bag thing. First year, not great. All of the stuff was like okay at best. This year we actually made it competitive. We put good stuff and we put bad stuff. It was bad. To like try to force people to like steal from each other and stuff. Like we put a couple 6-packs of beer in there.
Yeah, that's very bad.
No, that was the good stuff. The bad stuff was like, we got a $5 snowman kit from Target. That's like all in like a crumpled hat. Yeah. It's
a snowman kit?
Yeah, it's got like the hat, a scarf, and like buttons for the eyes.
But no
It's
snow.
bad.
No snow, right?
No snow.
Oh, okay.
So it's a man kit. Happy birthday to me. Here's your man kit.
Santa's not real.
It's kind of like Mr. Potato Head, except a person instead.
Hi, honey. I know you're sad that you don't have a boyfriend yet, so I got you this.
Well, that's like those like, you know how they used to have those like capsules that became dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Sponges? They have like those grow your own boyfriend things
Yeah.
for bachelorette parties.
They also have ones made out of solid chocolate.
Oh.
Yeah, like 7-Eleven or Wawa, I think, sells at like Valentine's Day. It's like your own chocolate boyfriend, and it's just like a hunky dude in like heart boxers, but it's all chocolate.
Okay, so that's a person that I'd be willing to eat.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
As long as it was dark chocolate, not milk chocolate.
I agree. Unreasonable standards for men. I can't be made of chocolate. Let's go in and play another game. We are gonna play Onion. So this is a game for all 5 of us. So the way this game works is first off, we're gonna need a suggestion. What's a gift you got this year that you would gladly return? Yep. Or, yeah, what's a gift you got this year? Only 2020 reacts. I said it, now I'm sticking to it. The last 4 days. Who's been giving you shit?
Draft letter.
Yeah, your draft letter? We're not here to talk about that. So the way this game works is we're going to start off with a 1-person scene. And that scene will evolve into a 5-person scene, and then we'll slowly peel it back like an onion. Wow, I don't know if you really did get a banana hammock, but if you did, I could see why you'd return it. Our suggestion is banana hammock.
Oh.
No, I'm telling you, downward crunches are like going to work your
No,
core
I'm
way
telling
more.
you gotta go this way.
No! No, going back just doesn't
no.
flex the core.
No, look, check this out. Whoa,
Oh, nice moves, dude!
We're the Beatbox Boys, and we're here to take over the streets of New Orleans.
Mm-hmm. Coming at you live from the crawfish capital of the world.
What? The only thing that's gonna be flooding is your pants. Guys, this is my rock. We can't all be mermaids on the same rock.
I was here first. The prince loves me the most.
I broke my fin.
No, get off of me, you bitch!
The water's great over here.
Yeah, come on in. It feels so good.
Is that a shark? What?
Get off of my rock! Get off of my rock! This is mine! The prince.
Stay with me, John. Stay with me. Oh no, the Beatbox Boys have gone bad in New Orleans.
I'm dancing for you!
He's all right.
Oh my God, John, you're okay! Show us your moves, John!
No. Me no move more. Me go be zombie.
Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely
No, that's
working
not
it
how you
way
do it.
more.
You gotta do it this way.
All right. I'm gonna go take that machine and use it upside down.
God dang it.
See.
Eating a banana
In a hammock.
It's called A to C for anyone at home.
It's not because I don't fully know what a banana hammock is.
Thank you, Chris Brown, for the follow. Yep.
Chris Brown's back. Okay. I read the phone.
No, it's Chris Brown's backhand 101.
Oh, thanks, Dan. Thanks, Dan.
Sorry, I just
Thanks.
Speaking of banana hammocks, Dan, didn't you see Cats recently?
I did see Cats. I did pay the full amount for a ticket to see the movie
also
Cats.
saw Cats.
I
have
saw-
opinions.
I saw lots of reviews on YouTube of
So
cats.
basically, the worst part of this, when Cats was all coming out, when they said this was, I saw that this movie was coming like 2 years ago before we saw anything.
Right, because you're in
And
the know.
it is directed by Tom Hooper, who is one of my favorite directors, might I add. He directed The King's Speech. And he also directed the 2012 movie Les Mis, which is why he probably got hired for this.
I thought you were going to say he directed the 2012 movie 2012.
Yeah.
Yes.
This movie is even more of a disaster.
What a joke!
And yeah, those are two of my favorite movies. And I was like, you know what? If anyone can pull this off, it's Tom Hooper. And I walked out of it, and I looked at my friend Shane, and I was like, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I left with the feeling of, I was like, I don't know what the better version of this movie is. And I think that kind of speaks to it. Like, I think Tom Hooper did the best with what it could possibly have ever been. But I didn't know what the better version of that movie. I also will say, I thought the movie was largely fine. Like, I didn't think it was horrible. And as someone who's more familiar with the musical aspect of the film as opposed to like the technical filmmaking aspect of it, I was like, I think a lot of what people are struggling with is that they've never seen or read anything about Cats.
Yeah.
And I also think that when you go to a live performance, and this is not my original thought, this is something from a YouTuber I followed, and I agree with his analysis, that when you go to a live performance of Cats, it's just as weird, but you're impressed with the physical prowess of the dancers and the actors on stage, and you lose that in any filmed medium Like film and dance just don't mesh well, and then you lose that even more when you've now CGI'd an Uncanny Valley on top of that. So
that's not done, by the way.
That's not. Yeah.
I agree. That seemed to be like the consensus of like a lot of people that were reviewing it, and I gotta say, like, that all makes sense to me. But looking at it and like looking at the play itself and everything, it just, the writing is so atrociously weird. Like, there's something about how they are singing about describing the physical appearance of a cat that is either them or right in front of them that, like, it felt like a colossally bizarre waste of time. Where it's just like, yes, I know it's a black cat. I can see it's a black cat. I know it likes to sit on things because you're sitting on things right now, and that's what cats do. But you're not actually going anywhere with this. You're just singing that this cat likes to sit on things.
Of course they're going places. They're going to the Jellicle Ball. What part of that didn't you understand?
Oh, no. So my favorite, are we getting into spoiler territory? I don't think it really matters much.
If you haven't seen it by now, you're not going to see it.
Don't spend money on it, please. The thing that I love the most that like all of the reviewers are like, why? What is wrong with the writing for this? Is that the cat, so they're trying to get to this afterlife and be reborn, right?
Hell yeah.
And there's this one cat who's struggling to belong and struggling to fit in the whole time. Then finally at the end, she's accepted and she fits in and she belongs with everyone else. And then they choose her to be sent off and reborn and lose everything that she just gained. She's the one cat that shouldn't have been sent up to die.
Also, everyone knows that the only cat who should have been chosen is Railway Cat. Because he is the best cat.
What's his name?
Railway Cat.
So I recently stumbled into a Disney Plus subscription, and I was
Did you
looking...
trip and fall and was like, oh no?
I just want to introduce myself and die, TBH. Yeah, that's the plot of Cat. That's it. You're not missing anything if you just read that one line.
That was my new kid at school speech, too.
I was looking through Disney Plus and I saw that Aristocrat Cats was on.
Oh, boy.
And that
Can't wait for the live action remake of that one.
Actually,
hey, they're doing Lady and the Tramp, so anything's possible.
They already did.
Did it? It's done?
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus.
Oh.
Yeah, you see how no one cared?
Exactly. I feel like I've learned so much now.
Yeah, it's done.
Sorry, Max.
No, that was it.
Just Aristocats.
Yeah, Aristocats.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, when is cats versus dogs getting a live
That's
action? That's what we need.
Or what is it? Spy dogs or spy pets or something like that?
I think it was.
Aren't they
Cats
guinea
versus-
pigs?
Oh wait, maybe that is Cats versus.
That was
dogs.
G-Force.
Yeah,
G-Force.
Hamster one?
Yeah, they were guinea
G-Force
pigs.
is the one with guinea pigs and supposedly a pretty bomb video game.
Yeah.
G-Force!
Speaking of bomb
Game
video
time.
games, for New Year's, I hosted a small party, and Alex came over, and we listened to just GBA soundtracks for hours. That's how we rung in the new year, with the classic hit movie Robots GBA soundtrack.
Robots the movie, the video game. That actually is a good video game. I've played the PlayStation 2 version of it. We were listening to the Game Boy version, but the PlayStation 2 video game of Robots the movie is pretty good. I do recommend that.
I'm going to assume you're referring to the classic cult comedy joke, The Aristocrats, which I did write a 10-page paper on because I'm a nerd.
You did.
I did. We're not going to get into that.
I'm going to ask you about that later.
Sure. We're going to go ahead and jump into another game, and this game is Objection. So what we're going to need from the chat is a controversial opinion. It doesn't have to be political or about the movie Cats. Could be both. I'm not your dad. But if you have any controversial opinion, that's something you think you know more about than us. Maybe you have some deep insight into the Iranian theater that we don't. Whatever.
I really want it to be about the politics of Jellicle Cats now.
I want to know what
Oh
that
my
is.
god. Anyways, just to never take blame, I'm gonna let Dan pick.
No, you can't. You can't goddamn inception them with don't pick politics or cats and then make me pick.
Real tough one. Anyways, Dan's gonna pick a suggestion, and then our contestants are gonna argue over it for 2 minutes.
As
and
much
that's
as I
the game.
appreciate all of the suggestions here, let's. Oh my.
There are some really good ones here.
There are good ones. Man. Okay. All right. I'm gonna thank you, Skittle Bean, for the suggestion. We're gonna go with the fact that we all know that Saturn is a cube.
One of them cube planets.
And they're gonna have 2 minutes. Not 12 minutes. 2 minutes. Ready? And go.
Well, as we know, Saturn is a cube because of the fundamental nature of the universe is cubic. Now, many people don't like to talk about it today, but time itself is actually cubical. This is where Saturn gets its...
Objection.
Alex?
The only place time does not exist is when you're working in a cubicle.
That is true. Please step forward, Alex. 1:45 left, and go.
Droning on and on with work can seem very tiresome, and even as if time had stopped, and that's because it has. You see, there's a phenomenon with time where cubicles create a perfect time vortex that stops time.
Objection.
Yes, Max.
It has been argued that because the cubicles are perfectly cubical, that is why the time particles cannot intercept into them.
Okay, yeah, I'll buy that. All right, 1:30 and go.
Referencing the study of Nesbitt and et al., it studies the way that these cubical time particles, which follow along a cubic function, cannot penetrate the cubicle, which of course were designed by physicists in the 1950s to be able to make people work for long periods of time without actually feeling tired or that any time has passed.
Objection.
Yes, Alex.
Cubicles were actually originally invented by diners as booths to get customers to eat for long periods of time.
Yeah, I believe that's true. Please step forward, Alex. 1:06 left, and go.
Diner booths are considered the prototype cubicle of the world, and that
Objection.
technology.
Yes, Max.
I didn't realize we were talking about prototype versions of the cubicle. If you really want to see the original prototype, that was actually the casino, which is a cubicle building originally designed to make it so that you play games for a long period of time without knowing that any time has passed.
Oh, well, yeah. Everyone knows the casino. Please step forward. 1:02 left, and go.
The cubicle structure of this building was designed so that time particles could not penetrate into its walls and have the people who are there within.
Objection.
Yes, Steve.
As we all know, the gaming booths within the casino are built on the mitochondria, which are in fact powering the cubic functions of the building, which don't allow the cubic time particles to penetrate the building, not as a result of the shape of the building itself.
How do you spell mitochondria?
Dan, I swear to God.
Why you gotta turn it into a spelling bee, Dan?
Because I'm God.
All
right, fine.
There we go.
Fine. 54 seconds, and go.
All right, so as we all know, blackjack is the most power-producing gambling game that you can play, which is why most of the tables at a casino...
Objection.
Yes, Alex.
The most power producing is craps.
That is true. 45 seconds, and go.
Craps can have a lot of energy harnessed from it. Some say that fields can be filled with craps in order to, power large areas. Others say that craps need to be contained in small spaces.
Objection.
So that they can't.
Yes, Steve.
As we all know, craps relies on the cubical time particles as shown by what you throw onto the board. They are a vessel for powering the casino forward in the direction of time. As noted by Schleisinger et al. In his paper in 2017.
Oh, yes, Schlesinger. Got it.
Right.
All right,
All
right, 30 seconds, and go.
So, to turn the casinos into time rockets, we needed to invent craps tables.
Objection.
Yes, Max.
I find the vagueness of the term time rocket to be not fitting for this conversation.
Yeah, please be more specific for us, Max. 24 seconds and go.
I believe what my contemporary meant by the phrase "time rocket" was the fact that it is a place.
Objection.
In which
Yes, Steve.
Time rocket is obviously a thermodynamic weapon used to eliminate other enemies throughout time, as it would pertain to rescuing the current time sphere within the time cube.
Oh,
He's
thanks,
right.
Steve.
He's right.
16 seconds and go.
So, as we all know, time is
Objection.
fragile.
Yes, Alex.
We are not here to support the weaponization of time manipulation. We are here to discuss the political impacts of time manipulation and how it has existed throughout history.
Objection.
Hold the phone there. I want to hear Alex get political, so please, 14 seconds and go.
The Boxists have been growing in numbers and, in fact, are one of the most
Objection.
supported.
Yes, Steve.
As we all know, the Boxists are a large majority of the minority, not in fact the majority of the majority. They're just a vocal majority within the minority.
Yeah, sure. All right. 9 seconds left, Steve. Make it count and go.
Boxists are the one who are
Objection.
trying to keep us
Yes,
in time.
Max.
Boxes may be more against using time weapons on our enemies, but some of their political campaigns have been more destructive to people trying to use time in a productive way.
Oh, yeah. All right. 8 seconds and go.
Time is a box, and that's why
Objection.
we have to.
Yes, Alex.
Time is not a box. Time exists outside of boxes, which has been our whole statement this entire time.
It has. Please step forward. 5 seconds left and go.
The inverse shape of a box is what's
Objection.
known as a...
Yes, Max.
What is outside of a box, but the reverse inside of the same box?
My brain. All right, 3 seconds, Max. Ready and go.
Inverse outside box.
Objection!
Yes, Steve.
Outside of the box is obviously the creativity sphere, which powers the entire universe within the molecular Higgs boson cubes within the time cube.
Yeah, you're right. All right, please step forward, Steve. 1 second left and go.
To harness life
Yes,
itself!
Alex.
The outside of a box is a zob. There's a word for it, and I'm utterly disgusted it hasn't been used thus far.
Zob. I remember that word. Please step forward, Alex. Still 1 second left and go.
Box?
Objection!
Zob.
And Alex is our winner.
Good job, Alex.
Thanks.
So for anyone who's unfamiliar with this is our handy dandy merch board. So anytime we hear something or the chat hears something that they want to turn into what could potentially be some fun merch fodder, we go ahead and design a potential shirt for that. And I just really loved the boldness of Steve's opening statement. And that is, time is cubicle! So really it took some graphic liberties on the interpretation of this one. Mostly because I drew a bad cubicle and then needed to cover it up with some time stuff.
I like it.
You can see he has a calendar that just says now, and the inside of it just says Mondays.
Yeah, not on a calendar.
Not on a
just
calendar.
written on the wall.
Which, you know, that's life. Mondays.
Is he holding the chair?
Yeah, he's holding the chair. It's a whole mess. But yeah, that's my shtick.
Yeah,
At any
time
point
is
in
key.
time, you hear something you like, go ahead and spam the merch emotes.
Wow. So I feel like you really discovered some hard stuff. Is that actually true that the box thing is a zob?
No.
Oh.
I thought I learned something.
I'm that good at making things
I
up.
believed you
He just
so
said
much.
box backwards.
Yeah, zob is just
Oh
box.
my
God.
god. Wow. Dan, we
I
should
got
just-
2 of them. I got 2 of them.
All right, this is our last stream of
Thank
2020.
you.
Bye, everybody.
Appreciate it.
Thanks
We're
so
out.
much.
See ya in 2016 or 15.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, I got him. I got him.
Thought we were playing checkers and we were playing sorry the whole time.
Arguably, there's more strategy in checkers than sorry.
That's the
That's the
problem.
problem. I was thinking too much. Damn.
What game do you think represents your personality the best? Yeah, that's some deep.
man.
Anyone in chat, you can play along too. What's a board game that you think represents your personality?
Or what board game do you think represents one of us the best?
True. Either or.
Good question. I don't know. I feel like I might be a Candyland man.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
Like, you enjoy the simple things in life.
Steve is Yeah, I'm just along for the ride. I'm not sure exactly what the destination is, but I know I'm gonna get there because that's the point.
You got to get there eventually.
Yeah.
I think I might be tic-tac-toe because as long as I talk to someone who kind of has like I don't know, is talking logically, we'll probably disagree on something and be able to go forever and never agree on something, which you can do in tic-tac-toe.
That's true. That's true. A lot of people are saying I'm Risk.
Yeah,
and
multiple people are saying Dom is Risk.
Fair.
Yeah, Dom is definitely Risk.
I really like.
I think you're Riskopoly.
I think I'm Riskopoly.
Because you are,
True.
but then you're also like breaking the rules because you think it's more fun.
Right, I'm making it harder for everyone,
Yeah.
so that we all have less fun, which is the point of Riskopoly. For anyone who's not familiar, you can look up. There's like a custom rule set somebody made, which is kind of the generally agreed upon rules that combines Risk and Monopoly. It delightfully totes itself as Riskopoly, the game of capitalist imperialism. It's worth a look. Anyways, I'm thinking for Dan, Mousetrap, right?
Oh, yeah.
Extremely
Yeah.
colorful, kind of plastic.
You're really just waiting for something to go wrong.
Takes longer to set up than it does to play.
There's always a missing piece. You know?
Always a missing piece. Doesn't even work when done correctly.
Yeah, usually just ends up not working.
More you do it, you take it out of the box more to Snapchat and just say, "Oh, we're playing Mousetrap," than to actually play the game. A game we've all played. No one remembers the rules to.
No, I honestly, as a kid, we had Mousetrap, and I would just set it up for the contraption, the little Rube Goldberg machine Mousetrap, and not at all to play the game. Because that's the thing. It would be one thing if, like, you were building the trap as you go, and it's like, uh-oh, this spot sets off this part of the trap, and this spot set... No, it's just eventually you set off the whole thing. The whole thing is just sitting there waiting for one trigger, and then the game is over.
Yeah. I feel like Steve... I don't remember its other name.
Do you guys...
I feel like it's Kerplunk. Is that the game with the straws and the marbles?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very Steve game. Where you just fill all the marbles and you very gently remove things, like Jenga style, and then all of a sudden it's like, here I am!
I was thinking the game, Don't Spill the Beans.
Or Don't Break the Ice.
Or Don't Break the Ice.
He's one of those where something is toppling over.
Yeah. I feel like you're more sophisticated than the Jenga, but you are a Kerplunk.
What about Max?
It's a fun name.
Max is Jumanji.
Ooh,
It's a game.
That's a great one.
Thank you. It's a game that we all think we know the rules of, but have you ever actually played Jumanji? You probably don't know anything about Jumanji.
The rules of Jumanji are just survive, right?
It's really just roll the dice.
Which came first, the movie or the game?
I think the movie came first.
Yeah, I think so.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a book, and then it got adapted into a movie.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I know, but still, which came first, the movie or the game?
I lied. Maybe you're
Elephant, the elephant.
Zathura.
I love Elephant the Elephant.
Elephant the Elephant.
Elephant the Elephant is a blast, I just remembered I am Hungry Hungry Hippos 100%.
You are.
I don't hear that. It's this sad fan motor that just and this like wacky inflatable arm nostril thing waves, and it just shoots butterflies in the air, and you got to be like, oh,
you gotta catch them with nets.
I'm Hungry Hungry Hippos or Rock'em Sock'em Robots, because I think that I am a game where it seems like there's intended strategy, but really you're just bashing it as fast as you can over and over.
You might as well just be Beyblades at that point.
No, Dan, you're Beyblades because you're so edgy. And you were banned from my middle school.
We got Bakugan banned from our middle school.
Well, I did not have any of these things.
I
banned.
had Bakugan and they never opened. I just rolled the ball and it rolled off the table. I'm like, the hell?
This game is dumb.
We were a Mighty Beans middle school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mighty Beans was where it's at.
Is that the skaters?
No,
that's Tech Deck.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
We had a little bit of Tech Deck, but it was more Mighty Beans. And unfortunately, I did not. I didn't get very many Mighty Beans. I wasn't one of the kids whose parents got them. Like, do you remember the giant like storage case of Mighty Beans?
Oh yes.
That had
shadow box
you
of
open
them.
it up and it has it's a shadow box. It has the numbers and the names of each Mighty Bean. There were kids that would bring those to school and I'd be like, cool, I have 3 of this one because I got it from Walmart.
Okay, RK, very quick sad story. Tamagotchis, I forgot Tamagotchis were the big thing, but this was my elementary school. This was like 1st grade. Tamagotchis were the thing to have. And I was very sad because I didn't have a Tamagotchi. And then for Christmas, my friend got me a Tamagotchi. It was like sky colored, so it was like blue with some like white faded stuff all around it.
That's cool.
And I brought it to school. I was like, fuck yeah, I've got the Tamagotchi. Immediately got stolen.
Oh.
By that friend that got it for you?
I put it in my cubby and somebody stole it.
Oh, damn.
You should call Ace Ventura the pet detective. That's the reboot we need.
It's only for like Tamagotchis and pet rocks and stuffed animals.
Yes, I just imagine him being like, "Hold on, I'm e-trading for a Nintendo." Sit, Fido. Guys, Dan, you want to write and direct Ace Ventura for the Modern Pet Detective?
If we get Jim Carrey on board, then yeah.
No, let me just do my bad Jim Carrey impression the whole time.
Can he make a cameo?
I mean, if he'll do it, he probably would do it.
Are you like the prodigy, like Jace Ventura or something?
Jace Ventura?
E-Pet Detective.
E-Pet Detective. Oh, Dan, this movie writes itself.
All right, I'll write it up and we'll perform it next week.
Don't promise things we can't. Let's go ahead
someday.
and jump into another game. We are going to play Interrogation. So this is going to require a lot of things from the chat. We're going to need 3 things. 1.
I make something.
The first thing we are going to need is, what is Dan's crime? Other than skipping jury duty, what did Dan do that is illegal? The second thing we're going to need is, where did Dan commit this crime? And then the third thing is, who did Dan commit this crime with? So go ahead and just start shouting out in the chat fictional crimes, random famous celebrities or cartoon characters, and then locations, mythical or otherwise, and we will go ahead and get it going.
Yes, the mythical Mount Rushmore.
Mythical places.
Mythical places.
Gerbandior. I don't know where that is.
We've already got the great island of Crete. That's a good mythical place. We've also got the great island of Crete. We've got the hold on, I gotta get my thinking juices going.
Keep shouting out. We got a place, so keep shouting out. People in crime.
People in crimes. Give us people in crimes. What's a crime that just irks you to your core? Maybe it's not a real crime, but ooh, it should be, you know?
Yeah, like peeing in the kiddie pool, or don't use that one because we've already used it. I'm gonna give you some examples. Don't use these. Don't put them in the chat.
Chewing with your mouth open. Ugh. It's the worst.
There was something at McDonald's. I forget what that was. Oh, that was the Hamburglar. That's a good
giving
person.
out Happy Meals without the toys. Oh, should be arrested for that.
Eating the toys and shitting them back into the Happy Meals.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I think that would be an actual crime. I think you could really get arrested,
Steve. That's what broke
Just telling him the
I think-
ridiculous thing he said
is actually something you
I
could
was
get
holding
arrested.
I was holding it.
Okay, we got ourselves.
We got our
thing
things.
of a
All right,
doodle.
let's hear them. What did Dan do?
Dan, that rapscallion. He didn't wear a helmet while biking.
Oh.
He did this in a submarine with Ash Ketchum.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna get him.
Yeah, look, all I'm saying is it should be legal because there's a plastic film around the toy. So the toy itself is never gonna touch my bowels. Yeah. No, the toy will be clean. It's just the wrapping on the outside that's gonna be covered. Oh,
Should I come
gotta
back
go.
at a different
Sit
time?
down! Sit down!
Alright, we got him again.
We got
What
it
is
real.
this?
Hi, how's the kids?
Oh, they're doing just fine.
Oh,
They're
good.
staying off the streets unlike you.
Yeah.
How's the pet dog?
Oh, he passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You'll be there soon.
Alright, let's get to your crime.
All right, crime time.
So, I think you know what you're here for.
I
right?
know what you're talking
You
about.
know,
I've done nothing.
you know
You
know what you did.
No,
What did you do?
I didn't do nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, big crime to start out the big new year, huh?
Uh-huh.
You little...
We gotta start
You
off
rapscallion.
2015 right, alright?
Yeah.
What,
I'm sorry, I was just...
Oh, I thought you were in a groove. I thought you were just taking it away.
Well, I thought this interrogation was built for two, so...
I mean, it could be. I wanted to give you your space too.
Do you-
Hey,
Oh.
criminal scum!
Yeah, what?
You, we're gonna need a confession out of you.
Yeah.
I think it's time that you really.
You really need to confess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you're all dangerous, living on the edge, huh?
Oh yeah, my motorcycle's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Super
wow.
cool. Too bad it doesn't have a motor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You twerk.
Well, I'm trying to pay a guy to turn the bike I have into a motorcycle, so joke's on you.
Ooh, cool guy. Cool guy over here.
Cool
Oh,
guy
and
over
I bet you think your hair's real cool too, huh? You gotta
Yeah.
show that off to everybody, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what if I put my hair in my own bike? It's not a problem.
That's disturbing, but we'll unpack that later.
That seems like something a serial killer would do, but we're not gonna charge you for that one yet.
I'm just saying, putting your hair in your bike wheel and getting it cut off is cheaper than paying a salon.
Did it get stuck in there because, you know, the whole...
That sounds really dangerous. Do you like danger? Is
Yeah.
that it? Is that why you did it? Huh? You like danger?
You don't like basic safety?
Yeah, come on.
Well, it's not my fault that I don't own a helmet.
Oh, you don't own one.
You
You don't own one.
don't own
Ain't that
one.
the issue?
Yeah, that's the issue, because you don't own one.
Well, it's still the law to buckle up. You know what I'm saying? And you done
Yeah.
broke the law.
So I rode around with no helmet. It's not a problem.
Oh, he confessed to
You
it. All
criminal
right, there we
scum.
go.
You criminal scum.
Now we're gonna
do you
need
know,
a place.
Do you know why we know what you did?
Yeah.
Because you were in such a tight, compact area.
Well,
It was easy.
Well, I like riding my bike in an elevator. What's the
Oh,
problem?
an elevator. Come on. There's only one way you were going in this thing, and that's down.
Yeah.
That's really, really far down.
All right.
It's
I
like
mean,
10,000 leagues down.
It's like an elevator
Well,
It's
that
like-
I use in the bathtub. I just have one. That was irrelevant. I don't know why I said that.
well, I just finished watching Life Aquatic, so I wanted to get in a submarine with my bike.
we got a
That's
regular
right, that's what
Captain
he did.
Nemo over here. Captain Nemo.
Oh,
all right.
Auga! You're going
Auga.
down, huh? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. Now,
But you didn't do it alone.
who'd you do it with?
We know
Just
you
my
own-
bike.
Just your bike?
We know you own a tandem bicycle.
No.
There's no way you could have done it alone.
No, not a tandem bicycle.
That's right.
Especially with this notarized bike thief.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this guy's real rough.
Yeah.
Some say some call him the Kid, but they've been calling him that for 20 years.
Yeah, he doesn't age. It's creepy.
I'm sorry. That was with Lance Armstrong.
No.
Oh, hey, he's a nice,
Hey.
respectable guy. Don't besmirch Lance Armstrong's
Yeah.
name like that. The
Yeah.
guy's done nothing wrong.
Come on.
He just promotes living strong. That's not what we're here about. We're here about the guy that promotes being the very best, ain't we?
Yeah. We
Yeah,
don't
that's right.
condone animal fighting here.
That's another crime, but we're not gonna bust you for that one either.
Yeah, you weren't doing that, so you're fine.
Ash Ketchum?
Yeah, that's right. You were riding with Ash.
Let's book him.
Let's get him and let's get Ash while we're at it. Go get Officer Jenny on the case.
Bet you wished you had your helmet now, kids.
Scene.
It just was Ash Ketchum?
Yeah. Dan, you're so.
Yeah, you actually got those really well.
I'm really proud of you.
I'm getting too good at the game. Someone's gonna have to kill me off.
Then your twin brother can come.
Yeah, slam. Y'all.
Samuel?
Samuel.
Samuel L. Jackson.
It's just about time for mime hour.
Mime hour.
No,
Here it
mime
comes.
hour.
10, 9, 8. No, actually, that's
7,
probably way off.
6,
We probably got like a whole minute.
5.
4. Anyways, at 10 o'clock, we are going to stop talking for
What
the rest
much
of the
is
show.
it? Mime hour? It's almost time for mime hour? Is that
Hey,
what you want?
the chat demands it.
Well, I guess we'll start working on that merch board while I remember to not take away the game list with random games. We're going to go ahead and jump right into another game just to keep things rolling. We are going to play 7 Reasons.
Oh, yeah.
Strictly not a mime.
This is a strictly talking game.
Yeah, that's...
Well, we got 1 minute. Let's go.
So what we are going to need from the chat is we are going to need just a lot of statements, as many statements as you want. These can be about pretty much anything. And it's up to our fearless cast to defend these statements wholeheartedly, even if they themselves agree with it. And I want you to get weird. It's something like sandcastles are always a safe investment. Or macaroni and cheese should be on every space mission. Anything you can think of, that's what we're looking for. And that's the way the game works. Feel free to count along with us. There is a stream delay, so it'll be weird, but you know, we won't know if we won't tell if you don't. Go ahead.
Cha-cha, real smooth now.
Roll it out.
All right, Steve, your first suggestion, and feel free to keep them, keep coming.
Yeah,
even
just
when
keep
they're talking.
spamming those weird suggestions, you
All
guys.
the time.
Steve, your first suggestion is embroidery floss is misleading.
It's not real floss.
1,
It gets stuck in your corn.
2.
Embroidery floss is actually only for ages 85 and up, and they don't specify that on the packaging.
3.
Embroidery floss is actually used in the construction of military-grade tents.
4.
Embroidery floss advertises not for use in doilies.
5.
Embroidery floss isn't recommended by 9 out of 10 dentists.
6.
Embroidery floss is the man who killed your father.
7. That's 7 reasons.
Max, your suggestion is that unicorns are just entitled horses.
They definitely put that horn on their head.
1.
Horses are just as strong and as good physically.
2.
Unicorns get so much more attention than regular horses, and it's really unfair.
3.
Unicorns are often in like elaborate colors, but that's actually really poor as like a prey strategy.
4.
Also, horses deserve just as much as respect as, or more than unicorns, because horses are out there working. They're getting their pay.
5.
Unicorns don't even use their horns in cool ways. Like it seems like they almost never murder with it.
6.
Unicorns, if they were so great just because they have a horn in the middle of their head, why aren't narwhals more coveted in the worldwide community?
7. That's 7 reasons.
Well, Dan, your suggestion is I like short shorts.
Okay. They show off my thighs.
1.
My knees don't get scratchy.
2.
My calves are my most attractive feature.
3.
You can turn any jeans into them.
4.
It keeps you cool on a cool summer day.
5.
I'm pretty sure every badass character in any movie has worn shorts before.
6.
And if you put 2 shorts together, you have short shorts.
7. That's 7 reasons.
Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Fire suggestion. Alex, blankets are actually used to suppress us from entering the dream world. Alex is having an existential crisis, so give him a second.
Blankets are actually living creatures that drain your thoughts.
1.
Blankets are woven together by embroidery floss.
2.
Blankets are from the dream world themselves and therefore negate your own dreams.
3.
Blankets are super soft and comfy, and that's why they make you fall asleep, because they feed off of your dreams.
4.
Blankets should be spelled with Q, and because they're spelled with a K instead, they eat your dreams.
5.
Blankets hate you.
6.
My grandma made me a blanket once, and I haven't had a dream since.
7. That's 7 reasons.
Spooky. Chad is in a mood tonight. Steve, your suggestion, and keep them coming, guys, really awesome. Shoes are an oppressive tool created by Satan to keep us from walking towards the light.
Wow.
What? I don't know what's happening, but keep doing it.
Wow. Yeah, whatever you're on, keep it up.
Give it some to me. Cause if you're wearing shoes, you can't get on the stairway to heaven.
1.
Shoes are only good for pushing the gas pedal down the highway to hell.
2.
That's all the song references I know. So Archangel Michael decreed shoes useless when he broke his flip-flop that one time.
3.
God actually has written into the Bible that all shoes are made of shrimp, which is illegal in Christianity.
4.
The devil created shoes when he stole that strand of the flip-flop that Archangel Michael had broken and said that he was never going to wear again, but he definitely did wear it.
5.
The devil gave us shoes instead of fire on his first attempt. And shoes, though they did not warm the human species, they did keep our feet from getting sliced open.
6.
God intended all of our feet to get ground down into nubbins so that we can run real fast.
7. That's 7 reasons. We can run real fast on our nubbins.
Oh, those nubbin
I love
runners.
how they get all of these, but I like short shorts.
Healthy and easy to wear, Dan.
Max, to keep costs down, we should build schools out of Legos.
Okay. It provides an educational tool for children that can also build them.
1.
It'll cut cost if children also build them.
2.
It'll make the rooms colorful, which will make the rooms more lively.
3.
If the children build the schools, they'll also build character as well, like in that movie Holes.
4.
Having our children build schools out of Legos would be great if we had other children design the IKEA-like information to be able to help them build it.
5.
They could start their own society to be able to designate who writes the manuals and who does the building.
6.
Finally, they'd start an economy to be able to determine who builds what and then who gets what position, and they'd learn about the dangers of fascism.
7. That's 7 reasons. It only took us 2 reasons to get to child labor.
Alex,
I'm over here.
Sorry, I was distracted. Dan, lip gloss was invented by the Illuminati.
Okay. Oh, I got them all. Okay. Sorry.
Dan had to
I wanted to
remember his
pretend
manual.
I wanted to pretend I was that smart. The sparkles are from the eyes of God.
1.
Anything that is a liquid, liquid wasn't a state before the Illuminati. There was only solids and gases before, so since it's a liquid, it is from the Illuminati.
2.
Benjamin Franklin was seen wearing lip gloss.
3.
You know, like the triangle? That's the head of a lip gloss is sort of like a triangle.
4.
My ex-girlfriend was in the Illuminati and she wore lip gloss.
5.
You need to spend money to get lip gloss, and the Illuminati's on money, so it's like the same thing.
6.
And the number one reason is because lip gloss makes you feel beautiful, and that's something that the Illuminati does for me.
7. That's 7 reasons.
Also, thank you, John and Andy Show, for the raid. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for the raid.
Everyone who's tuning in, this is Show and Tell Live, a weekly comedy improv show, and we're in the middle of a game, 7 Reasons.
We're justifying some bullshit.
Yeah.
What random things can they throw in the chat, Dom?
Yeah, throw in any random opinions. Some great ones we've had so far is...
The devil wants us to wear shoes. Blankets eat our dreams. What were some others?
I like shorts.
School shoes. Short shorts are the best form of clothing.
All right,
it
Alex,
seems like Dom's got a
Alex,
good one.
here's a great suggestion. Thank you,
Oh,
RK4A. After God failed with America, he
Wow.
created Canada, which is perfect.
Canadians have maple syrup. What do our trees got? Nothing.
1.
Their flag has a leaf and only 2 colors. Easier to remember.
2.
They're as far north as you can get as far as we're concerned, so north is closest to God because it's up.
3.
Canada only has one vowel that you have to use to spell it, and that's pretty dope.
4.
Canada's got a whole lot of snow, and people seem to equate like snowfall with like angels, and there's something about bells and getting their wings.
5.
Hockey is a sport that lets you beat each other up, and they have it on their money. So if that ain't just a utopia, I don't know what is.
6.
Also, isn't their money scratch and sniff? I mean, that's just the perfect country. That just wins it for them right there.
7. That's 7 reasons. Are we done? Is that everyone?
Yeah, that's
everyone. There was so... I cannot describe to you the level of creativity our chat was throwing.
Tattoos come to life while we sleep to make the world a better place.
Like, what? There's entire universes that our chat was building out here. It was phenomenal work.
Well, I think my chunky arm is in the way of Dom's beautiful drawing over here.
Yeah, I tried to go for like a knockoff Cyanide and Happiness.
Yeah, I see that. So this is on the basis of our mime hour, and it says, "Shh, it's almost mime hour." And is that a mime in a straitjacket trapped in a box?
It's just a mime-ish shirt.
It kind of looks like a mime in a straitjacket.
It could be that too.
Unfortunately, it is now past mime hour, so we are free to talk.
Mime hour works in a different time comparison.
Mime hour works in a cube where time stops.
Alrighty.
Earlier, I wanted to graffiti the merch shirt to make it say "Time is the Crucible." that was all. But then you started changing. I'm like, too late.
I actually, in middle school, my one friend and I thought that mimes were just absolutely hilarious, and I still do. But we somehow perfected how to draw a stick figure mime, where essentially you draw like a normal stick figure. Right?
Can we see a demonstration?
I mean, I could reply. There's too much time. I'll describe it and maybe I'll draw it later. You draw a normal stick figure, right? And then you put like a beret on, and then for the upper body and arms, instead of just drawing like normal stick figure, you just draw like a dotted line. And that like kind of signifies the striped shirt, and then instantly somehow people recognize it as a mime. It works really well.
Very educational. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No more engaging content than describing a drawing you used to do in middle school.
Look at all the love and chat.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.
We're doing good, Metatonton. I am nearsighted, so if I misread your name, it's because I'm probably the furthest away from the screen.
So here's something that I've been wanting to say all night but haven't yet. I'm wearing a green screen as a shirt. So feel free to take the merch that we've drawn tonight and actually put it on me. I wanted to do something fun for the new year, and I feel like what better way than actually modeling our merch. So camera guy, can you just get a couple quick shots of me just like...
There's the one.
That's a good one.
More mood. More
This,
mood.
now this is mime
Give us
hour.
more.
Oh, he's in the box!
Oh God, he's trapped!
There's no air in there! We didn't poke holes in the box!
Thank you. That's my mime.
So
if you want to watch Alex's one-person show, he does that for about 45 minutes.
I've got my
you can
own
see it.
stream where I just mime the whole time.
Yeah, he mimes. I think every hour during the whole week except for these 2 hours.
True. This is the only time he's allowed to speak. The shock collar comes off.
We let him out of his cage. It's great.
Well, I think it's funny that you just demand things of our chat, Alex, which is why I was like, we haven't come up with a chat name yet. Maybe we should just call them the interns. Interns, do this for us, interns.
Every time we're like, where the hell is our coffee?
Keep drinking this plebe water.
This is tap.
What's up, Max?
I want to play another game.
All right, we'll do another game.
Don't give him what he wants.
Oh.
We are going to
give him that and more.
Aww. Stop it! Stop it!
We are gonna play Survivor. You can put this on your resume. I do.
But you're not getting paid.
True. I will give you a glowing review if you're on time to work. That's how business works. So this game is called Survivor. What we're going to need from the chat to go ahead and get started is what's a location that is just filled with objects? So think, your arcade, or your, oh boy, there's some dumb dancing happening, or an antique shop. That's what we're gonna need from the chat.
Skanking in the new year, right?
Oh my God. We gotta do this until Tom gives us a suggestion.
So the way this game works is we're gonna do...
The suggestion is real big fish. Let's go.
Oh, jeez. I don't know why I'm the host if I have literally no control of the show.
We're not your interns.
I mean, always much love to the Curio Shop, home of the legendary Crown of Wonders. But we're gonna go. Ooh, I like the mystery of the aesthetic. We're gonna do our 4-person scene at a chessboard. Ooh,
Hope you find what you're looking for.
Hey, so Rook, you're gonna watch out for me, right? Like,
Sure thing, pawn.
Excuse me. Surrender! Submit, knave!
I'm sorry to do this. Queen rules the board.
The queen has spoken.
We're almost in checkmate now. What? Hold on. It's their move. Oh, no!
Bishop to queen 3.
Queen down.
So we're gonna see that bizarre acid trip of a scene again. But in order to do that, we are going to need
Get in here.
to.
You two need
Oh,
to be
right,
voted.
we gotta get voted.
In order to do that, we are going to need to vote out one of these contestants. So I'm going to have them all close their eyes, and I will adjust the color.
Oh, we're doing this. Yes.
I'm going to adjust the color of the lights, and the first person to guess correctly gets to sit down and be spared. Max, you may start.
Red.
False.
Yellow.
Nope.
Green.
Nope.
Pink.
Nope.
Blue?
Close. Dan?
Orange? What the hell is close?
That's not close to blue!
It's opposite!
That's literally the opposite of blue!
You went to art school. Steve?
He's a film major. Purple.
No.
Oh.
Indigo.
No.
Cyan?
Closer.
White?
No.
What? What's closer to cyan? What?
I'm just gonna go with off. I can't think of one.
No.
Is it turquoise?
The closest.
Was it teal?
It is teal! Max, you get to sit down.
Get out of here!
Alex got it?
It's not. We have a turquoise button that's much turquoise.
Much turquoiser. So now we're going to see that exact same scene again, but this time we'll only have 3 performers. And begin!
Hey, you're gonna look out for me, right?
Yep.
Oh no. Please tell my family
Submit name! This territory is mine!
Queen! I am the queen! Hey, you want to team up or something? It looks like you're gonna be alive for a while. We shall control the board! I've witnessed so much death.
Praise up!
Everybody close your eyes!
I hate this game. I hate it.
It's called Get Good.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
Oh, righty then,
I didn't
Steve.
invent the fucking color wheel.
Steve, what is the color?
Pink.
It is
Oh!
pink. We got a one-guess man.
Oh boy.
Now we shall see that same scene again, but this time it will only be 2 performers.
Oh, hey man, I'm kind of scared. Can you help me?
Nope.
What? No, you gotta protect me, man. I don't like it way over here.
Oh!
Look out, he's coming! Look out!
You tell my kids I love them.
Aha. I win.
Oh, that sucks, buddy. Man, that's really rough. Ah, the queen! Yes, I've defeated you with my feminine wiles.
Hey, what if we teamed up and then you did
A pitiful lowborn like yourself.
And I won. Who would have thought?
Now we need our final round of guessing. So close your eyes.
Jeez.
Guess now. Alex.
Yellow.
No.
Green.
No.
Blue.
No.
Red.
No.
Purple.
No.
Orange.
No.
Off?
Nope.
White.
Nope.
What's left? Brown.
Nope.
No, we don't have those lights.
Pink.
Yeah, it was pink again!
Oh, God.
We are now going to see that exact same scene with 1 performer. Good luck.
Hey man, don't you think this line of work is kind of dangerous? Nope. I'm coming! Oh, no, you gotta do something! You gotta protect me! Here I come! Ooh, that sucks. Submit! I will defeat you! Not if I have anything to say about it! No, the queen! The queen! It is I! Oh, queen, let's team up and take him out! That sounds like a splendid idea! Not if God has anything to say about it! Oh, no! Oh, yes! By the power invested in me, I'm going to win this match!
See! God save the
God
queen!
save the queen! Or in this case,
God.
strike her down!
Wow. If you could randomly choose any famous person alive to replace the queen, who would you pick? I'm thinking Carrot Top would make a good royal succession.
I thought you meant in that scene.
Oh,
if
no.
we wanted that to be performed in front of audiences.
Do you think the queen would like that? Is that too much of a political piece to perform for Her Majesty?
No, I think she would. I think she would get. I think something makes me think that the queen can chill.
Kevin Hart.
With all my interactions with the queen, I think she'd be down with it.
I think the queen's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can somebody irrelevant? Can somebody can one of our interns Google for me what the queen's birth sign is? Like, what's her zodiac sign?
Oh yeah, that'll determine how cool she is.
What's your
with that
guess?
play.
I'm thinking as someone who knows nothing, Libra?
No way. She's such a Capricorn.
Yeah.
She's a Scorpio.
Interns, please tell us.
I feel like she's a Sagittarius, but that's just me.
What
makes you say that, Dan?
Well,
I don't know.
Because
Capricorns like structure in their life.
Sorry, Steve. You were cutting Dan off. Dan, you were about to
Yeah,
tell us
Dan, what
why
do
you
you
think
know?
that she's a
well,
Scorpio.
it just feels like she knows how to wane and wax with the moon, you know?
And do you think that that's what Scorpios do?
No,
he
it's
said Capricorn.
I
He said
said
Capricorn.
Sagittarius.
No, I said Capricorn.
Oh, he
you
said
think that you can reduce Sagittariuses down to waxing and waning with the moon?
She's a Taurus.
She's a Taurus. She's a Taurus.
A Ford Taurus.
That makes sense.
A 2015
Right.
Ford Taurus.
Sure.
Yeah. Good.
Totally a Taurus.
Does
Classic
anybody
Taurus.
remember when NASA released an article that was like, lol, there's the 13th sign, because like that's just what astronomy
Oh,
is.
it wasn't
but, like,
NASA.
That wasn't
I
NASA.
thought
It was
NASA.
it was because NASA doesn't give a shit about the zodiac signs.
Yeah.
But it was like whatever the head like authority on zodiacs is. They're like, oh, by the way, we're splitting them up, and there's a 13th one, and everyone's like, panic! I don't even know who I am anymore. And then like a couple months later, they were like, never mind, we're going back.
Yeah, I thought that. I
The
thought that
star,
was
we
like.
lost the stars again.
It
It's
was,
fine.
it was just so funny. All the people on Twitter that were just like, "Look at this new Aries tattoo that I got, and I'm a Pisces now. What the fuck is this?" And I'm like, oh,
I have a feeling that it was like historians found like there was actually 13, but they cut one of them just for like because it's modern bullshit.
Sure.
And I have a feeling it was Ophiuchus. Interns can look this up.
I think that's.
Yeah, so what
What
it
is
was...
an Ophiuchus?
Well,
It's a snake.
What it was is Ophiuchus was the super racist one. So they cut him out, and then they were like, hey, we found a never mind, guys, we're back to 12.
They're like, "Hey, we need 12 to line up with the months, but let's not line them up with the months."
Right? What is that about? Like, it's completely arbitrary. Why didn't you just set it to something that already exists in that number of cycles?
I'm pretty sure that's why they like. That's why they're offset is because there were 13. So like they just kind of spread them out and didn't change the starting points for them.
It's supposed to be based on
where the stars are. Yeah.
Chat, if you want to add any dead ancient Greek people like we are in this stream, let us know who you would come after.
Let's fight Socrates.
I will kill Socrates.
He did bad stuff.
Well.
Yes. Hot take, Dan.
Hot take.
Hot take, Socrates did come up with one good idea, and that was
You okay there,
wow,
Steve?
that was...
What's happening?
Books are bad because they will steal your thoughts from your mind.
Just like blankets. Don't trust books. Yeah. Books are just layered blankets with words on them.
Whoa. Socrates was just the original boomer. He didn't like new technology.
All right, we're going nowhere fast.
This is going nowhere fast. We're gonna play another game.
Did you drop the remote?
You stop. We are gonna play a fun Irish drinking song.
All right.
I need to wet my
That's
pipes.
not Greek?
Not in the least. So what we're gonna need from the chat is we are going to need an occupation. That is a job of some sort, and there are plenty of jobs out there in the world, so get creative. The way this works is we're just gonna rock. Hopefully.
We're just gonna rock.
Yeah.
Electric Avenue. And then we take it higher. We gonna rock down to Electric Avenue.
That's the only words I know. Oh wait, isn't there something that goes like ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba? I don't know the words.
Just in case.
I just think that's part of
This
it.
is the first time you're watching. This is not what the game is. This is not what we do during this game.
We just figure out a song.
Is that Flow Rider?
It could be the game.
No, it's Low Rider.
That's what I meant. Oh, jeez. That's the remix we all need. Anyways, your song is the song of the substitute janitor.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
My job is at the school.
I like to clean,
I don't do it always.
and the kids are pretty mean.
They don't take me serious.
They like to bike phone.
And they say,
Hey, that's an old phone.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
I still have the iPhone 6.
It's really old.
It's older than my grandma.
but I keep it because I'm bold.
And my grandma hates me.
She says I need a new phone.
She says a lot of mean things.
And hits me with her bone.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
I don't like her.
So I moved out of that house.
She's a literal witch.
She turned me into a mouse.
But I got better.
And I'm cured.
Now I roam the halls.
And I'm not so bored.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
I eat cheese now.
And it tastes so good.
It feels good in my tummy.
It is better than it should.
I like Gruyere.
That is my fave.
But I had to clean up some yesterday.
From the big rat rave.
Oh,
hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Tip your substitute janitor, ladies and gentlemen.
Rat rave.
There actually was a coherent story there. The reason they're a substitute janitor is because they are a mouse and they walk around the halls at night and eat the garbage off the floor.
I would like to apologize to Dan for having a stroke in the middle of that sentence.
I was like, should I rhyme with the word he was gonna say or the stroke word? And then by the time it got to me, I didn't make a decision. So,
Oh man.
speaking of food, I accidentally stole $20 of meat today from a supermarket.
What?
Okay, now hold on. Everybody, hold on.
Are you sure it didn't email you and tell you it was okay to take
We're getting
$20 of meat?
clickbaited. We're getting clickbaited.
This is just another clickbait.
No. I got home and one of my groceries was a giant thing of like prime rib steak. And I'm like, I didn't pay for this.
And then I looked at my ticket and it said, you get 1 free prime rib steak, so I didn't steal it.
Hey, let's have some steak, you guys.
I just got a bunch of
Tofu
free.
steak?
I just got a
Cauliflower
bunch of free
steak? I love those.
I would actually love a cauliflower.
And the worst part is, I did recently just quit eating red meat as well, so I can't even eat it.
Did you really?
Dan, I'll take it. I want steak.
Are you going to pay $20 for it?
No, he didn't pay $20 for it. Why should I? That would just be him netting $20.
Yeah, but I'm the one taking all the risk here. The popo's coming after me.
You gotta launder that steak, Dan. You gotta fence it off to me. I'm the only one that'll buy stolen. Where else are you gonna find a buyer for stolen steak, Dan?
You're right, but we gotta make sure there's no evidence of this sale.
I agree. I think the backbone of America is the people who check the carts at Costco. I know that was a wild interpretation of that comment, but they're the real unsung heroes.
You know, a lot of like bulk stores and things like that are getting rid of like Walmart greeters and like that kind of position, even though statistically, and I say this with a grain of salt because what statistics about Walmart are you really going to trust? But statistically, Walmart greeters lower like crime rates.
Do they?
Because like just the fact that you're having a friendly interaction with someone, it's like if you're walking in and you got your hood up and you're like, I'm gonna steal something, and then someone's like, oh, hello, and you're like, hi, and then you feel really guilty about stealing.
You were like, I was gonna rob this place, but Edna talked me down.
Pretty much. She gave me this sticker. Now they'll know where to find me.
It's a tracking sticker. Oh, sounds delightful.
Maybe I should have like a greeter at my front door so people don't do crimes in my house.
Yeah. Oh, I could go.
Going off those same statistics, if someone's robbing my house, but as they're breaking in, if someone's just like,
hello, welcome.
Is that just the concept of a dog?
No. Well, the reason you'd have a dog to stop crime is that the dog scares them off.
But what if you have a really cute dog and it does
Makes
come
them
up to
feel
them
guilty.
and it like rubs their head on them and like asks for belly rubs?
Max, you're looking over the prime issue with that is that they are stealing from your house, they may just take your dog.
Well, no, here's the thing, right? Is they have to believe that the dog is the owner of the house. So you have to get all of your furniture to be bone-shaped.
And dog size.
And like dog size.
And whenever you leave the house, you have to dress your dog up in a business casual suit.
Yeah, and that way when your dog is like, oh, hello there, Robert, and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry for intruding, have a nice day. Because otherwise, you know, they're just going to be like, oh, it's someone's dog.
But what happens if the intruder's a dog?
Bro, a dog would always recognize another dog.
Well, then they would.
And we're done. We're gonna jump into. I can't wait to clip that later. We're gonna jump into another game, and we are going to play 10,000 blank.
Woo!
Airbud 14.
No one says dogs can't be home security guards.
Oh my god.
That is like that movie K9 where a dog becomes like a full police officer. Anyways, so the way that this game works is we are going to need you to start spamming nouns. So similar to 7 Reasons, if you got nouns, put them in the chat and keep them coming. We are going to make a pun game out of this. So we'll say 10,000 blank, walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve blank here. And then a pun. I've learned not to give an example with this game because clearly I'm not great at it. But now we'll pan on over to the gents. Well, I mean, kind of surprisingly, your first word is monks.
Oh! 10,000 monks walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve monks here. And the monks go, all right, then we'll kick it.
10,000 monks walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve monks here. And the monks go, nah, I'ma stay.
10,000 monks walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve monks here. The monks say, we brewed all the beer in here.
10,000 monks walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve monks here. And the monks go, oh yeah, well then I guess you'll have to Shaolin us the door.
10,000 monks walk into a bar and the bartender says, hey, we don't serve monks here. And the monks don't say anything because of their vow of silence.
10,000 aliens.
10,000 aliens walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve aliens here. And the aliens go, well, fine, I guess we'll just get some space.
10,000 aliens walk into a bar and the bartender says, hey, we don't serve aliens here. And they all look at each other and go, oh, wouldn't you know, an unidentified flying dick.
10,000 aliens walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve aliens here. And the aliens go, take us to your lager.
Oh.
10,000 aliens walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve aliens here. And the aliens say, shit, I gotta phone home.
10,000 interns, of course.
Yeah. 10,000 interns walk into the bar and the bartender says, we don't serve interns here. And the interns go, oh, none of this is for me, don't worry.
10,000 interns walk into a bar and the bartender says, hey, we don't serve interns here. And they're like, look, we can pay for it. We have credit.
10,000 interns walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve interns here. And the interns go, but we'll pay you in turn.
10,000 interns walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve interns here. So they leave and become outturns.
10,000 alchemists.
10,000 alchemists walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve alchemists here. So the alchemists turn it into gold.
Big step, Steve. Big step. Do it. Big step, Steve.
All right, 10,000 alchemists walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve alchemists here. And the alchemist goes, I'm looking for my arm.
10,000 alchemists walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve alchemists here. And the alchemists go, you might know us as chemists?
10,000 lost children.
10,000 lost children walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve lost children here. And the lost children go, huh.
10,000 lost children walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve children here.
10,000 lost children walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve lost children here. And the lost children go, the people at the milk place were a lot nicer, you dick.
10,000 lost children walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve lost children. And the children say, Dad! And the bartender says, get out!
10,000 sumo wrestlers.
Ooh. 10,000 sumo wrestlers. What? 10,000 sumo wrestlers walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve sumo wrestlers here." And the sumo wrestlers say, "I think you'll be the one getting out." Because they knock people out of the ring.
Oh, is that what it
That's
is?
how sumo wrestling works.
I'm sorry.
That was my
Thank
joke.
you.
Hey, I told a joke. Hey guys, we're doing comedy improv here. I told a joke, so thanks. I hope it was funny. I thought it was pretty good.
And the last one, bring us home. 10,000 jurors.
10,000 jurors walk in the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve jurors here." And the jurors go, "Cool. I was just checking because I got the notification and it didn't say if I had to be here or not."
Yeah, it's a damn joke. 10,000 jurors walk into the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve jurors here." And he says, "Are you even have legal drinking age?" And the jurors go, "Guilty."
10,000 jurors walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve jurors here." And they're like, "Oh yeah, and who made you the judge of that?"
10,000 jurors walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve jurors here." And the jurors go, "No, we serve you."
10,000 jurors walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve jurors here." And the jurors say, "Oh man, we really wanted to sit in one spot for 4 hours doing nothing."
10,000 jurors walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve jurors here." And let's go, "All right, guys, let's leave. I guess this glove doesn't fit."
See, good job, everyone. Don't spend that $7 all in one place.
Cheers! Cheers!
To the new year! Making your way in the world today takes everything you got.
How's this clinking ASMR?
Stop.
A yearly tradition on Show and Tell Live.
Can't wait to get added next year when we don't do it.
So one that I didn't get to do was 10,000 angry men walk into the bar.
Yeah.
And everybody falls asleep because the show's trash.
Hot take.
Hey, Jinx.
Hot take on a tin roof. We're making play jokes, I thought.
I was gonna say,
Guess that
I
one
don't
didn't
get
fit
this
the bill.
Oh! The game's over! The game's over!
I agree.
Oh, is it 12 angry men? Oh, I fucked up.
What, you thought it was 10,000?
No, I thought it was 10.
Oh.
No, it's 12,000 angry men.
Ocean's 10,000 walks into a bar.
They've already stolen the bar.
You son of a bitch.
I'm in. Good stuff. Damn. So we're kind of winding down. The twilight hours of our virgin stream of the new year.
Mime hour is over.
Mime hour is over, unfortunately.
Mime hour is the misleading title. It only lasts for a minute.
I know.
It's almost mime hour.
I wanted it to be an hour.
So anyone got anything exciting they're looking forward to in 2020?
Show and Tell Live!
What?
Yeah.
That was it.
Are we telling them? Never mind.
No, we're showing and telling them.
About the other thing?
We got things coming
Tell
up.
them about things.
Okay. So you might know us as the group that you can see every Friday night at 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you might also, maybe,
potentially.
I heard this from a little bug that was crawling across the ground.
Disgusting.
But I also caught a mouse today. Sorry, I just remembered that story. But you might have, you might be able to see us.
I'm dying.
On Tuesday nights.
Whoa.
But I want to see you on Friday nights.
You might be able to see us on Tuesday nights and Friday nights.
Too good.
Both nights? Show and Tell?
This is almost as exciting as when they announced
Half-Life 3?
Remembering Sarah Marshall.
What are you talking about?
Remembering
I had
Sarah
a joke
Marshall?
and I forgot the first word of the movie.
It's Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
That's
Maybe.
the movie.
Okay, let's actually tell them some information.
Okay, so yes, we are streaming Tuesdays and Fridays now. Tuesdays are going to be a little bit different. We're going to be basically doing at least at first, we're going to be trying out a bunch of stuff. You might see board games. You might see reenactments of different movies, shows, and whatever.
Basically, a bunch of weird shit.
Yeah. It's our experimentation time.
Exactly.
So I think we technically are like Twitch category is we're technically variety streamers, but so far we've only streamed one thing, which I think we're crushing. 10 out of 10.
And also, we should note Fridays not going to change. You're going to see the same thing. You
Same
know,
old show and tell live.
You know,
Exactly
we're going
the
to
same.
keep making it better, but Fridays nights are going to stay the same.
More telling, more showing, even livelier. That was a joke I stole from somebody in chat.
This
It
is
was
better
very good
news
one.
than the day I held my firstborn in my arms. I certainly think so.
Yes.
Because now your one son is now going to have a baby brother. Tuesday nights is the baby brother.
Wow, and Friday night brother is going to get very jealous of Tuesday night brother.
It's going to punch Tuesday night brother in the face.
Whoa!
It's gonna act out.
So it's also one of those things too where it's going to be a really good opportunity for us to bring in some even more guests. For anyone out there in chat land who's also a streamer and wants to find a way to get involved, we're looking to partner with people too. So
So they're going to get to see us this Tuesday?
No, maybe
No.
not.
No.
Maybe we're
Why
gonna
did we
test some
tell
stuff out.
them then?
I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna play a game now because that's what we do better here than talking and planning out our
Surprise! Guess what? We don't even know. Let's play a game.
More information to come, likely 2 weeks from now, but stay tuned.
We are going to play. All these games suck. I hate them all. No, we're gonna play Supervillains. So what we're gonna need from the chat is we are going to need the name of a made-up supervillain. So something that has never been seen before. This could be the dishwasher lad, or the umbilical cord rodeo clown. Whatever you want.
Whoa!
Spicy!
Hell, that is not a fun mental picture.
So just come up with some random words, put them together, make a supervillain name, and you're about to see a phenomenal performance where each character is named by the one before them. And that's the end. And then maybe a superhero will save the day, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. Wow, there's some genuinely just like really good supervillain names in here.
Yes.
Mastermind, classic. Dr. Thermostat Toucher. Oh, that's a spicy one. Just the Collapsing Star is just a beautifully poetic villain name. Alex, I am going to give you a lovely Skittle Bean suggestion, as they always are. You are Devil the Eggman.
I grow tired of this existence. All the goodness and happiness in the world. I just want to be a bad egg. Well, maybe I have a plan.
Is that paprika I smell?
Welcome, the Whipster. That's right.
Excuse me.
I've got some dastardly deeds I think you just might be interested in.
I'm excited about that.
Yes.
Tell me about these dastardly deeds.
Well, you see, I'm thinking of really sneaking up.
Hi guys, I'm here. I got the invitation a little late. I think it got lost in the mail, but I'm here now.
If it isn't the smoking mug.
It's me. I'm a mug.
Yeah, you are. Hi, good to see you, mug.
Hi. Yeah.
Are you ready to do some evil smoking mug?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think that was for the last plan, but I'll take that invite for this one. Hi. Yeah. What's the evil?
So, I think that we should cut all the eggs in the world in half.
Can I cut them with my whip?
Hey, sorry guys, I just tripped in. Sorry I'm late. Oh God, it's the number 2 from Sesame Street. Hey.
So glad you could join us, number 2.
No problem. I like keeping 2.
Hey, wish you were number 1, but I guess you'll do.
All right, enough of this quarreling. We're going to come up with a masterfully evil plan. So, I need you to work together with me. What we're going to do is we're going to sneak into the grocery stores. That's where we'll need you, Smoky Mug. You're going to create a distraction. You're going to make them think that there's a fire. Oh no! And that's when the rest of us will get in to the egg section. Now, I am quite familiar with eggs. I've been around the block, but I'm going to need a little bit of help cutting them all in half. So, number 2, I need you to turn every single egg into 2 eggs.
I can do that.
That's right, I know you can. And lastly, the whipster. Oh, this is where the plan all comes together. You see, you're going to take all of the yolks and you're going to whip them into shape and put them back into the eggs.
I'll need my other whipper then. The whisk.
That's right, you will.
Speaking of whisk, I'm here to whisk you all the way to jail.
Oh no! Oh jeez! It's Angel Hair Pasta Man.
Oh,
and don't you forget it.
Oh, you're disgusting. You know I only prefer egg noodles.
Calm down, devil. I'll get to you in a second. First, let's have a conversation with this one.
All right, you ready? You see it?
2.
Oh!
What are you gonna do about that?
Well, that's the thing about pasta. You always make too much.
We can't divide it fast enough.
Too much.
I'll get him.
Yeah, get him, Mug.
You know, my favorite angel was always Chris.
There's only one vessel that can control pasta, and that's a bowl.
Oh no.
Your mug is cracked.
Oh, my arms, they're free. I don't have to do evil anymore.
No, come back. Evil's a good thing, I swear.
I hope you put olive oil on your hair, because I'm going to tangle it with my whisk. It's all tangled now.
Well, here's the thing, Whip. I'm gonna turn you into whipped cream.
No!
So, deviled egg. So, angel hair. Time to show you what a real superfood looks like.
You think that I haven't prepared for you? I know all about your holy goodness and all of your nice nutrition. Well, it's not gonna work here. I'm going to be the deviled egg that takes over all the eggs to come. Soon, all of you noodles will be made of eggs.
You're not the first villain to run me through the strainer. And I'll be damned if you're the last to leave me in hot water.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's see how you fare under my colander trap!
No! Oh, no!
That's right.
I've been strained!
Yes, I know that a bowl contains pasta, but a colander dries it all up. And what better to dry things up than eggs?
Wow, what a truly motivational.
Man,
Oh, wow.
man, Alex, you're giving me such like Judi Dench vibes at the end.
Dench vibes, wow.
Eggs.
Egg.
Maniac Marissa, welcome!
Oh, you made it!
Always glad to see you here.
Aw, so much love. They called us extraordinary.
Oh, get it.
Thank you
There is a Batman villain who's just egg based, and they made him a recurring character in place of like Lex Luthor in like the original 60s Batman show, and every scene with him is just egg jokes, and it is merciless the number they can put out. Like their egg joke per minute is so high.
But there's no villain that's plant-based?
Yeah, it's Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Oh, no. There is one that's
Vegans beyond that vegan shit.
Oh, I thought Max was making a joke. Nope, but he actually forgot about Poison.
Yeah.
Also,
the more famous one.
I'm pretty sure, what is it? Swamp Thing is Marvel, but there's another Swampy Boy in DC.
Are you thinking of Solomon Grundy?
No, he's like an actual plant monster.
I think his name is just Swampy Boy.
It's just Swampy Boy.
One Swampy
Boy. Swamp Thing is DC though.
Is Swamp Thing?
I think it
Because
is.
there's he and Constantine are buds, and Constantine is for sure DC.
Yeah. Okay, then there's another swamp hero in Marvel that I don't remember his name.
Yeah. Do you guys know the movie, The Creature from the Black Lagoon?
I did read the Black Lagoon book series
Okay.
as a child.
You mean the teacher from the Black Lagoon?
Okay, so it's this old movie from like the 50s or whatever, low budget monster movie. It's black and white. This like woman gets like stolen from this creature who like has like this fish face, but he's like anamorphic, like a person based, and he looks like this person with like gills on him, and he looks like a fish basically. I have never seen the movie.
But for my maybe 9th birthday, I got all my friends and we recreated the movie because my dad is kind of like into video and stuff like that. Because we had this swimsuit set that was a mask
Yes,
with
I had
goggles and then hands that were like
The hands had
flippers.
water shooters.
Yeah, maybe. It
I
was
have
so
that.
long ago. But I think we had those, and we were saying that, or probably my dad was the only one who actually watched the movie, said that it looked like Creature from the Black Lagoon, and we recreated the movie with casting all of the people, all of my friends who went to the birthday party in the movie, and I probably still have that video.
Max, why wasn't I invited to your birthday party?
Yeah, why wasn't I
Yeah.
invited?
Why
Dom,
wasn't
it's just
Chad
like,
invited?
I have,
why didn't you invite the interns?
I have good friends, and then, like, acquaintances.
Oh, I see where we
I
hang
just
on the
had to
totem
draw the
pole.
line somewhere.
That's so rude you would talk about these three that way.
honestly, we were drawing the bar is pretty high because we wanted people who were pretty skilled in performance to be in the recreation. And sorry, I just don't think that you
My
guys.
audition tape didn't go through.
No,
Here's-
it really didn't. It
here's
was a
my-
little bit uninspired.
Here's my question. Who looked at the Creature from the Black Lagoon and said, I bet people would want to have sex with that. And then they decided to make Shape of Water.
Ah,
Like,
yes.
why did that happen? And also, where's the Frankenstein?
Also,
Love
spoiler
story.
alert, the shape of water is hourglass, am I right?
What?
Never mind. That was a lot of jokes at one time. Yeah.
I'm still lost in the thought that Alex said who would want to have sex with that. And I just am caught in the thought of just somebody wearing like the goggles with the fins on it and the webby fin hands during sex, and I'm like, that's what I'm stuck on right
I kind
now.
of thought
That's
that
where
what
I'm
Alex
at.
was suggesting was that they thought that people would want to have sex with that creature, so they made this thing to be able to sell to people who were interested in
Like a Creature from
role-playing.
the Black Lagoon sex doll.
Yeah, well, or be able to dress. Yes, yeah, all of the above.
Creature from the Black Lagoon lingerie.
Oh, there you go.
And I'm not allowed,
Now
I'm not
we're
allowed
on
to
to
talk
something.
about furries, but they're allowed to do this damn conversation.
Hold on, I feel like we don't
Swamp monsters are slimies, Dan. There's a difference.
we don't have too much time left. And Dan, you have about like 6 more stories that you need to get to, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Dan has so many
jury
stories.
duty, stole a bunch of red meat.
Yeah.
Killed a
I
mouse.
caught a mouse
Okay.
today.
Mhm.
Right after we spotted it, like it was the quickest turnaround I've ever seen for mouse spotted to mouse captured. It was about 2 minutes.
Remember earlier? I love that earlier I said if Dan was a board game, he'd be
Mousetrap,
Mousetrap, and
yes!
he didn't remember the story then. But then irrelevantly talking about cheese, he was just like, "Oh my goodness, a mouse!"
Yes, exactly.
Alright.
What else happened?
What else happened, Dan?
What else
What
did
else
happen?
did-
what
I
else
got
happened?
a book.
The cameraman was with me at the time, but we accidentally spent $70 on our New Year's Eve dinner because we sort of went to a restaurant that said that they wouldn't have like a 4-course meal menu that you had to get, but then it was, and it tasted like they like microwaved it all, and it was
They did it,
really
Dan,
bad.
where they clickbaited you.
Yeah,
Yeah, they-
exactly. Yeah,
They
yeah.
clickbaited you into getting a 4-course meal.
Wow.
Pretty
Like,
much.
did they show you the prices?
Impressive.
There
Did
was
you at
no
least know what
prices
you were
on it.
getting in
Well,
for?
But
You
we
have
were
to
already
ask for
there.
the
We already
price
had the
of it.
reservation, and it was like already
Oh,
like New Year's
yeah,
night.
You had to do something.
But the food was. It wouldn't be as bad if the food wasn't literally the most mediocre food I've ever eaten. Like if it was great food, then it's like okay, fine.
You can ask them.
Especially
We don't
the-
need a sponsor. Go ahead. Call him out right now.
Well,
So
I don't remember the name.
Campbell's.
I don't remember the name of the restaurant. We'll
Make one up.
It was like La Fanta.
It was not.
Yes, it
Everybody
was.
do
Yes,
not,
it was.
Do not go to
It was like La Fanta
It's
della
just bad. All
Sita or
the
something.
food is bad.
All the
La
La
Fanta
Fantas.
Sutra. Don't go to La Fanta Sutra.
I said it correctly. It's,
I don't
it's,
believe
It's
you.
in Philadelphia. It's on like
Never been.
Defons.
It's on like 15th and Walnut or something. I don't know.
Well, we've got 3 minutes left
Yeah,
on
we're
the
gonna
stream.
play. Wait, hold on.
Yes.
They
another
accidentally.
story.
They accidentally. The total bill was supposed to be like $400, and then 2 of our friends split it, and we Venmo'd them. But they accidentally charged one of them $600.
What?
What?
Oh,
I'm
that's
telling
not
you,
good.
it was not a good night.
That is not good.
Yeah, and then
Cheapers,
later that
mister.
night, I threw up for the first time from drinking too much.
Oh wow! All right.
Mazel tov. Welcome to 2020, Dan.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. And he threw up
No,
to
I do
start
not.
the year.
All right, we're gonna go out on a real jolly singing tune. We're gonna keep it up. We'll do another Irish drinking.
Well, do you want to? We could do a hoedown and get all of us in
motion
there.
design.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Thank you, Motion Design.
Thank you.
Motion Design, as the top bit cheerer, you get to have the start of our next bit board.
Our bit
so if you
board.
have a short phrase, this was the one from last stream. If you have a short phrase, we'll go ahead and throw it on the
we'll
board.
put it up there.
You can write pretty much whatever you want, as long as it doesn't suck.
As long as it doesn't get us kicked off of Twitch.
Yeah, terms of service. We're gonna do a Motion Design as a big thank you for the cheers. Appreciate it. What is an occupation that you would like them to sing about? It can be any occupation you want. Go ahead and throw that in the chat, and we'll go ahead and start the singing.
Let's sing about occupation. What's it gonna be?
Are we skanking?
Stop skanking.
Skanking some more.
Come on, I just love Streetlight Manifesto. Come on, come on.
Motion Design, always loving with a heads at. You're gonna sing the Irish drinking song of the Pope.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
I woke up feeling blessed.
I woke up feeling good.
I woke up as the Pope, as I really should.
Because I was chosen.
Chosen by our God.
He is a real cool guy, not like that guy Zod.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
I feel bad for Superman.
He is not this cool.
He's got to fight Zod.
He does not rule. Once I saw him flying,
And I thought I could too.
So then I tried.
but I was just real blue.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
I was sad I couldn't fly, and I hit the ground.
Then I prayed a lot.
I prayed so I pounded the ground.
God did not hear me. He had his earphones in.
But I just kept going.
And I tossed them in the bin.
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
Then I found out
That I was real blessed. He gave me a wealth
He said, "You're not such a mess."
I felt grateful.
for his gifts. And when I look up at the sky,
I say, "Hey, thanks, Biff."
Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Oh, hi-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
That's right, our god's name's Biff.
yeah.
I kind of thought he was like Biffle.
No, Biff, you know, from like Back to the Future.
Yeah,
Biff is
Biff.
our god.
Well,
Our god is a Biff.
Our God is a biblical God. Thanks everyone for tuning in. As always, we don't know if this is on beat because we can't hear the music.
Yeah, we don't hear it at all.
We know you love it.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. It's going to be a great year. We got a lot of new plans for content. We got a lot of new plans for partnership. We're going to keep doing our same wacky thing and hope it gets better, and appreciate everyone who's along for the ride. Shout out to all the new people, shout out to all the old people, and everyone in between. Alright, we're gonna stop talking. We're gonna end stream the way we end every stream. Steve, how do we end every stream
We
again?
end every stream by dancing in the new wave for the year.
Right, that new wave of the year.
We predict the new dance moves for the year.
Right, alright.
Thanks,
Ready?
everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, bye.
20, 20, 20, 20, 2, 2.